Hi, I'm Randy Jeffers, and have you ever had someone really special in your life, someone that made a major difference? That if you hadn't ran across them or they hadn't touched your life, your life would just be so different. How about you? Are you special to someone else, where their life is different because of you? Isn't that sort of the goal that we all want to have? Years ago there was a John Hopkins professor that. He had his graduate students, he gave them an assignment, and he said, go to the slums. I want you to take 200 boys between the ages of 12 and 16 and investigate their background and their environment and find all you can about them and then predict their chances for the future. Well, the students, after going through all the statistics and talking to the boys and getting all their data together, they concluded that 90% of the boys would spend some time in jail just because of the environment that they were in. Well, 25 years later, another group of graduate students, they were given the job of testing the prediction. So they went back to the same area and talked to the same group of people. And some of the boys, by then, of course, they were men, it'd been a lot of years, and some of them had died, some had moved away. But they were able to get in touch with about 180 of the original 200, and they found that out of that whole group of 200, only 4 had ever been sent to jail. Now, why was it that these men, they had just lived in this breeding ground, this place of crime, and they had such a great record? Well, they were baffled. These researchers, they were constantly told that, well, there was this teacher. And so when they started investigating a little further, they found that in 75% of the cases, it was the same woman, this special teacher. So the researchers went to this teacher, and she was quite elderly by this time, and she was living in this retired home for retired teachers, and so they asked her, how had she exerted this remarkable influence over this group of kids? I mean, could she give them any reason why these boys should have remembered her? And she couldn't remember anything. She said, no, I really can't remember. And then thinking back over the years, she said, pretty much mostly to herself, but the questioners were listening, she says, I sure love those boys. Are you special? Here's to your absolutely incredible success.